Hi everyone, Awesome Steve here coming at you with another episode of Experiential Lifestyle Experiments. Today we are in the little town of Maritzell in the middle of nowhere in Austria. And the last 10 days I have spent in this beautiful facility here. And we have been practicing and learning Vipassana meditation. Vipassana is a meditation technique that brings calm and peace and clarity to your mind and thus harmony to your life. In a nutshell, the basic philosophy of Vipassana is the fact that everything in life rises and passes. Any sensation, any event, good or bad, it rises and it passes. Of course, this is a philosophy that is taught in pretty much all major religions. However, in Vipassana, they go a bit further. They make the step that so that you can experience this truism for yourself. Because to understand truth on an intellectual level is a bit difficult for some people. You might believe what I tell you here in this video blog. You might believe or not believe what the little Indian guy says to you in the discourse in the evening DVD sessions. However, what they teach you in Vipassana is to discover the truth that events rise and pass for yourself. So I am now in the actual Vipassana meditation hall where over 100 people can learn and practice meditation at the same time. There's a group sitting 3 times a day where everybody joins in. And I'm going to bring you now closer to the actual Vipassana meditation technique. What it is you go through your body, you close your eyes, you breathe in through your nose, you focus yourself, and then you scan your body for gross and subtle sensations. So, what could they be? A gross sensation could be an itch, a pain, maybe your legs are cramped from all the sitting around for an hour. Subtle sensations could be a tingling, a numbness, a little scratch here and there, maybe. And maybe you feel a pulsating of the blood through your veins if you can really focus. And basically, you go up and down and you scan your body in a free flow if possible. And what that gives you is a tool to notice that the truth that there's a rising and passing of sensations, just like events and emotions in the real world. If you feel a scratch, don't try to make it go away. Just observe that you have the sensation and understand that it will go away. Hence, you stop creating aversion. Likewise, if you have a pleasurable sensation, like you feel glowing energy and you're really in the zone, you're focused, notice that as well, but don't cling to it because that too will go away. That's the basic philosophy of Vipassana. You let things rise and you let the sensations pass again. And the core philosophy of Vipassana is all negativity comes from either craving for pleasurable sensations and aversion towards negative sensations. Try to understand that. That's the most important thing all about Vipassana. All your suffering, your anger, your hatred comes from not objects or people in the real world, but it's actually a craving or an aversion towards sensations. You crave for things that you want to happen, and you build an aversion against things you don't want to happen. And matter of fact is we live in a chaotic world, and a lot of things in life are not gonna go the way you want them to go. Thus, you have already built a very powerful tool, which you can apply in the real world when things go wrong or when things go right. You don't like one thing too much and you don't hate the other thing too much. You just notice it and say, well, these will all pass. One very practical example, let's say you have a grudge with your parents and you've had it for many, many years. When the thought of your parents comes up and that negativity comes up, that kind of anger comes up, and you feel it as like a pressure here in your chest, you just notice it and say to yourself, okay, well, whatever they did in the past, they didn't know any better. I'm a more conscious person. Don't build an ego out of it. Just notice it and say to yourself, this too will pass, and give the people love, send them love, and understand that whatever happened happened. You cannot make good things come back again. You cannot make the bad things that happened. They're never going to come back again either. And understand that these things will all pass. Understand the rising and passing nature of all things in this world. If you can just take that with you, you'll be so freed and you'll be so more peaceful with yourself and the outer world and with everyone around you. And basically, nothing that happens in this world can stop you. Glaubst du, ich schaffe das, ohne hier stecken zu bleiben?
Ja, schau mal, da sind schon welche drüber gefahren.
Achso, okay.
Go for it.
Boy. And you stop getting attached to clinging to relationships, to jobs, to social status, to your bank account, or whatever it is that is totally unstable in this world. Understand that we live in a world that is simply just not stable. It's forever changing. Understand change. Understand that everything is in motion. You have created a very useful tool which you can apply in everyday life, knowing that this rising and passing away of sensations is a truth in itself. And the great thing about it is because it is arises from within your own body, it is a non-sectarian truth. You can not say this breath is Christian or Muslim or whatnot. You cannot say this scratch I have or this pain I have in my back from meditation is of any religion or sect. It's completely non-sectarian. So this is a wonderful truism that you can apply to just about everything. So now that I've given you the basic gist of the Vipassana meditation technique, let's talk about the course here itself. When you apply over a website called dhamma.org, basically that's the website for Vipassana worldwide, and they have pretty much centers and communities in every single country in this planet. So no reason to sign up and do a course right now. When you sign up, it can take up to 3 months until you actually get a confirmation that you're on this that you're gonna be accepted onto the course. Not everybody can actually get on the course. In fact, they give you a very detailed questionnaire about your past, about your health, about your mental health. Understand that Vipassana meditation and meditation in general is not a magic pill for your problems. If you do have any mental instability, if you have a serious depression, go see a psychotherapist. That's highly recommended. Meditation is something you do on top of everything else when everything else is cleared. A little bit about the timetable. When you're on this course, you get up at 4 a.m. They hit the gong, and you wake up, you shower, you do whatever you need to do. 4:30 is the first meditation session, and it goes for about 2 hours, either in the meditation hall or in your own quarters. At around 6:30, it's breakfast time, and you're freaking hungry, and you don't actually really care much about what you eat. You're always just happy that you have something to eat. And then that's followed by another 1.5 hours of meditation by yourself. Then there's 1 hour meditation with altogether 100 people in the meditation hall. Now that's followed by another 1.5 hours meditation by yourself in solitary confinement or in the hall if you like. And around 11 o'clock, it's lunchtime and you're freaking hungry again. What's for lunch? Well, pretty much the same as for breakfast: oatmeal, some fruit, some salad, some nuts, and yeah, if you're lucky, get some soy sauce. The food itself is very bland, and it's deliberately made like that so you don't get distracted from too much pleasurable senses while you're in the course. In fact, there's so much emphasis in this course on focusing your mind because you come from a world that is where there's so much input, there's so much sensory distraction. You have internet, you have phones, you have messengers, You have work, you have your friends, you have phone calls. And here, although it might seem at first like a bit like a prison camp, it is a bit of like an open prison camp. It's really a safe haven for you. So when you're here, what they do is they first of all they segregate men and women. And in addition to that, you're not even allowed to talk to anyone, any of your mates. You're not allowed to talk to your roommates. You're not allowed to talk to anyone participating in the course other than the instructor himself or the assistant instructors if you have any questions. They even go as far as to take down pictures and paintings and clocks off from the wall so you're not distracted. And of course, when you get here, first thing they do is they take away your car keys so you can't run away that easily. They take off your phone off you. They take away your car keys, your phone. Then they take away your cameras, laptops, books. They even take away your pens and paper so you can't write anything and you can't read anything. So there's absolutely zero distraction and you can totally focus on your mind 100%. It's a lot of hard work, but trust me, if you go through this, it's very rewarding. You get a glimpse of enlightenment if you're lucky and if you're hardworking. And it just feels amazing when you get to that point where you're just so focused and so concentrated, and you notice your mind after 4, 5, 6, 7 days is just not so clogged up. And it's an amazing feeling because I didn't have it until like it was really on the ninth day already. But when I had it, I was like, wow, this is amazing. I'm in the zone. I was in the zone for like 10, 15 minutes without a single thought. I was so focused and I didn't have a single thought coming in, no fantasies, no work problems messing with my mind. So it's just an amazing feeling just to experience that. Highly recommend that you take a course in Vipassana. Delve into meditation. If you have never read or tried meditation, some resources I can recommend is a book called Wherever You Go, There You Are by John Kabat-Zinn. That's some introductory reading on meditation in general. He clears up about a lot of misconceptions about meditation. People think meditation is about sitting there nonstop and until you find this wonderful feeling of ecstasy. In fact, it's not about feeling anything special. It's about feeling the way you feel. Another book I can recommend, highly recommend, is the book called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. It's basically general Eastern philosophy translated into English, so it's understandable for the masses. Highly recommendable book. Last and definitely not least, the official recommended reading by the Vipassana Meditation Association is a book called The Art of Living by William Hart. By all means, do a course. Go to www.dhamma.org and register for a course in your country or somewhere close by. Like anything else, I have to say at this point, Vipassana meditation, just as meditation in general, is not a magic pill. It does not solve all your problems. You need to focus, of course, on your real problems if you have any, be it work or in your dating, in your family life, with your friends, with your lifestyle, whatever it is. Vipassana meditation is an excellent tool that can help you become more focused, become more happy, and dissolve your anger and your craving and your frustration and hatred with whatever objects you have in this world. And understand that it's not the object that's causing the anger. The anger is within yourself. So I highly recommend you to take a course and discover spirituality, dissolve your pain and your anger. On this note, I'm out of here, and I shall see you soon on the road.
Ja, gleich.